Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios, it's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
All right, last night, and it happened to me last night, and it happens to me probably once a week right now because we're so close to the start of the season. People think that I'm some football expert. And they'll come up to me and they'll ask me, okay, for real legit, what's the Longhorns record going to be? What's the Cowboys record going to be? Okay, I wish I knew. But what I think it's going to be is the Cowboys are going to go 7-10, 8-9-ish, if not worse. And Texas is going to win the national championship. Oh, okay. So that's what I just tell people. And it happened again last night. And as we get closer to the season, I feel more and more convicted in that UT is going to win the national championship. I think that Texas is going to win the Natty. Arch Manning's going to win the Heisman Trophy. It's going to be one of the great seasons of all time, and he's going to go to the NFL next April and go wind up being a Brown or something.
I'm going to wuss out and say I don't know.
That's the real answer. But people don't want you to say I don't
know.
I
know. I mean, you got to give them an answer. But, yeah, they definitely have a great look at it.
Yep.
But, damn, that's some high expectations for a team that lost a bunch of pros.
One guy that is absolutely on the record with, hey, chill on the national championship talk, chill on the Arch is going to win the Heisman talk, is his own grandfather, Archie Manning. Archie Manning has done a sit-down interview with Texas Monthly. And like you always tell me, tap the brakes too on Arch and Heisman, and it's going to be the great season of all time. Archie tells Texas Monthly that we need to cool it on his grandson being the Heisman Trophy winner, and says, let's not get into panic, because most Longhorn fans think this is a one-off with Arch.
Mm-hmm.
We either win the national championship or we don't. We've got 1 year to win the title with Arch as the quarterback because he's going to go to the NFL. Archie tells Texas Monthly he does not think Arch is going to go to the NFL next year. He thinks Archie's going to still be at Texas in 2026. I got the quotes. This was a long article he did with Texas Monthly about all kinds of things. They did an article on Arch, on how hard it is to be Arch Manning right now, which I would argue how hard it is. Big article on the pressure that Arch has.
Yeah.
You know, and the pressure on Texas. Archie Manning, the grandpa, asked if this was a one-off year for Arch, his grandson. Quote, Archie isn't going to do that. He'll be at Texas. So Archie says he's not going to the pros next year. Arch, of course, hadn't said that. And the fact on his grandson being the number one Heisman candidate, quote, people are saying he's a Heisman candidate. You're not a Heisman Trophy candidate when you haven't played but 3 games. It's crazy. Does not even think Arch should be considered a candidate, says Grandpa.
Yeah.
Thought that was fun. I thought that was interesting today, waking up this morning.
Good
shit.
I'll say this about LeVar Ball.
LeVar Ball?
I mean about Archie Manning.
Oh, okay.
How about you go away?
Archie?
Yes. How about you go away, Archie? How about my grandson isn't spending a dime until he starts.
And he did.
And my son isn't going to the Chargers. Where's the LeVar Ball energy for Archie? When are they going to take the keys from Granddad? Granddad has been driving way too long. Arch is a big boy. How about we let Arch Cooper and his mom decide when he's going to go to the pros? He doesn't need look, I get it. Archie's a whatever. He's a god, whatever. But where's the LeVar Ball energy for Archie? Why do we need to hear from Archie Manning on what his grandson is going to do? 20-something-year-old dude that makes a few $1 million. Why do we need to hear from his grandfather? What is he going to do?
Well,
I don't need to hear from Archie anymore. I appreciate what you did, and you raised some. You have a fine pedigree of boys and grandsons, but I don't care what Archie thinks what Archie's gonna do. Heisman stuff, all right, whatever, but there's no hate or no vitriol for Archie kind of controlling his loins, his seeds, his sperms. Arch is fine. Cooper's fine. I think his dad and him got it. We don't need to hear. Why are we even interviewing Arch?
Because they did an interview on Arch Manning, so they go to Grandpa.
Why? Why do we need to hear from his grandfather? Why can't Arch has no choice at the University of Texas? Remember when we talked about SEC Media Day that Arch didn't want to go, and Sark said, "No, you got to go. You got to talk."
Right.
We're gonna hear from Arch plenty. I don't need to hear. Why are we still interviewing his grandfather? What does he have to do with this?
Ask Texas Monthly.
It's stupid. I don't care what Archie Manning thinks about his grandson and what. Like, how do you know that? Like, and it puts Arch in a messed up situation. What if Arch at the end of the year is like, man, I want to go pro, but I want to piss Granddad off. Like, is Granddad gonna be mad? Like, go away.
Yeah.
His play will do all the talking for him. And again, this is coming off of 2003 where he said, my son ain't playing for San Diego. If San Diego drafts him, we ain't showing up.
Good.
Nobody cared.
I was on Archie's side that time.
Right or wrong is not the point.
Mm-hmm.
The point is we destroy fathers that overstep their boundaries with grown men.
This is his grandfather.
Exactly. That makes it worse.
Cooper.
That makes it worse. That makes it worse. Go away, Archie. Go away. I don't care what you think.
Now, earlier this year when we found out that Grandpa had told him you can't spend a nickel on NIL till you get a start, you said that was cool and thought that was their way of keeping him grounded.
It was cool keeping him grounded, but why does he have to decide it? But that's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that anything he's saying is wrong.
Yeah.
The message could be dead on spot on, dead right. What can Cooper tell me?
Mm-hmm.
Can his mama tell me? Can his girlfriend tell me? Can I hear from Sark? Why do I need to hear from his grandfather?
Yeah.
Like at some point, like, yeah, okay, Granddad, you're a legend. You're a Hall of Famer. You're all world. We love you.
Yeah.
And I don't care.
Right.
I don't care what Archie thinks.
Poor Lavar Ball. Whatever happened to him? Where is he now?
He has one leg.
He has one leg. He lives in obscurity.
Now, and then keep in mind with the Lavar shit, Mike, going on Skip's show, all that was stupid. But you know, the stuff he had to say about his sons, like, hey, my son's this, my son's gonna do that.
Yeah.
Well, go away. Your sons are grown. They got to get out from under your wing. But no one seems to care that Archie has everything to say about his sons and his grandson.
Well, Archie didn't say that his grandson could take Jordan
in a
one-on-one battle.
No,
he didn't do
Lavar,
that.
Lavar said he could beat Jordan.
That's right. Dude, we just need the season to start already.
We do.
That's what's going on. Once we get into the season, we won't hear much from Archie.
Yeah.
And I mean, well, hell, they called me. I picked up the phone. You know?
Shout out to Texas Monthly. Great rag.
Yeah,
I like Texas Monthly.
I'm hot and cold, but no, it's a good piece. I read it this morning when I got up, and it's fine. There's not a whole lot in there we don't already know. You know, we just need the damn season to start. The hype. The Manning hype is 99% from outside the Manning family. But yeah, but Grandpa doesn't have to pick up the phone. He doesn't have to say yes to Texas Monthly, but
True.
He does. You know, he's a Hall of Famer. He played in the league for years. He's a college legend. He sired the Mannings. They named the kid after him, who's getting ready to start at Texas. So he's got skins on the wall, whereas like Lavar didn't have any skins on the wall. But that being said, Rudy, you're right. There comes a time where, okay, thanks, Papaw. Here's your ticket. Don't forget we got you a meal ticket. Even got you parking. We'll see you at the game. And even if you are royalty,
he is royalty.
Yeah, you're right about that. I think you'll see Arch back in Texas next year. And that's great and all, but
the first thing I have to do if I'm Arch or if I'm Sark, when I come to the podium, it's not about what my defense is looking like.
True.
It's not about my new receivers. It's not about my tight end. Mm-hmm. Sark, did you happen to see what Archie said about Arch Manning? What are your thoughts about him being here 2 years? Mm-hmm. I'm worried about Ohio State.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have to play Georgia this year. I have to play Ohio State. I'm not thinking about what Arch Manning is going to do April of 2026. Mm-hmm. I have no time for it. Now that's all we're going to be talking about, and which cool is great for in the building. Appreciate you, Archie. But when I'm thinking about Sark and I'm thinking about Arch and I'm thinking about the rest of the Longhorns, I'm like, dude, what are we doing?
Yeah. And if Arch struggles against Ohio State and they lose, he's going to get called an overrated bust on Monday.
And you know what? He's probably right on pump the brakes because I agree with him. Again, he's probably right on everything he did. Eli Manning going to New York ended up in 2 Super Bowls and a yellow jacket, so he was right there.
Yeah.
But when you also, a part of me feels like when you run from the Heisman talk, while I agree with it in principle, it also kind of seems like, okay, are you wanting to shade him from expectations? Because Archie does understand that how quick the tides can turn on you. You have a couple bad games and people start coming down. This was a Heisman candidate. So he's kind of blocking it from people like us that are going to, be ready to jump on him as soon as he has a couple bad games. So I get that part of it. But regardless of how he feels, Mike, when we start in a couple weeks, he is going to be a Heisman candidate.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, whether Archie likes it or not.
As he should be.
Yeah, for sure.
Matt, that's it. We just need the season to start, man. God almighty. Welcome in here. Good morning, everybody. It is, what's that in the building? It's show 380. I like those good even numbered shows.
Me too.
380.
377 was like, ugh.
Yeah, I fear odd numbers. I always have. I've gotten better over the years, but when I was a kid, like I wouldn't do anything with an odd number. Like if the radio dial in my car was on volume 13, I put it to 14. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I couldn't deal with it. And I'm not like that anymore. But I do like good old wholesome even numbers. It's in the building, 380. From the Texas Cheer Liquor Studios at Pub Sports Radio in Southtown. The audio disseminator was Jose Bouquet. You can donate to the show if you want to. We already have money coming in today. Donate via the Super Chat. You can also buy us coffees at the buymeacoffee.com link that Bouquet will launch each and every day. If you're not a member, you're missing out. Our members-only stuff has really kicked into gear. We had a really explosive one on Monday. You're missing out if you're not a member. You can become a member of our YouTube channel at Love You Hard TV on YouTube for as low as $4.99 a month. Welcome in here to our partners at Pub Sports Radio, Anthem TV. And away we go. Jerry Jones says that the only reason why he's being a dick on Micah Parsons now holding in at training camp is because, remember, we had a deal. And we got this lame-ass story again yesterday, these tired-ass old retread stories from the 80s. When I bought the Cowboys, I bought them on a handshake
Just like
deal.
you said, we need kickoff.
Get the fuck out of here, old man.
We need kickoff.
So I guess we're hating on old men today. Dude.
Finally.
Shut the fuck up with your 1988 stories of buying the Cowboys on a handshake deal. You bought him from Bum Bright, who was so in the negative and was so bleeding out of his ass red because of the Cowboys costing him money. He would have sold the team to Jerry for a bag of dicks. Not to get sorry to get so vulgar, but God almighty. And oh, by the way, dude, that's 30 years ago. This is 2025. You bought the Cowboys for, what did he buy the Cowboys for? 190 million?
No, not even.
90 million?
Not even.
You bought the Cowboys for double than less of what you're about to give Micah Parsons in 2025.
For sure.
You bought the Cowboys for 90 million, but what is it, 150? Okay, 140. You bought the Cowboys for $140 million. Micah Parsons is about to get paid $200 million by himself. Get the fuck out of here with your handshake deals with Bum Bright, a dumbass Aggie who was so in and over his head in 1988, owning the team. He would have given it to you for far less than that.
But
God almighty.
But do you again, kind of like me with Arch, do you understand he's coming from a place where, and I agree with you, but I think what Jerry's just trying to say is there was a time when a handshake meant something. Do you get that part of it?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we teach history classes on those kinds of things. Not anymore.
No, it's not.
Not anymore. It's fine if you and I verbally agree, but then we got to go put it on paper. And at some point between, whatever Jerry and Micah agreed to verbally on paper, whatever, or when they shook hands, we got a number, that changed. Jerry would lie and tell you that it's Micah who changed. That's because Micah went and told his agent, I just agreed to Jerry. And the agent's like, oh, my God, dude, you're killing me. What are you doing? This is not how we do things in 2025. Micah Parsons never should have agreed verbally to Jerry, just like Jerry should have never taken that as the gospel when he walked out of the room that day.
It's like when the DA asked Buki, hey, will you testify in court? And Buki says, yeah. Then the day of court, Buki says, I changed my mind. You
It's
know what I mean?
ridiculous. It's embarrassing.
That's how things go.
The Jerry thing is more embarrassing than the LeVar Ball embarrassment because you own the freaking team. You have the most valuable franchise on the planet, and you think writing a number down on a paper towel, would you spit in your hand? Did we tie a rope around our hands and become blood brothers? No, we didn't do that. There's contracts that have to be involved here. There's a union that has to approve it. There's an entire wing of the NFL that has to improve the contract to make sure that you're within salary cap regulations. Also didn't have a fucking salary cap in 88 when you bought the Cowboys. Didn't have free agency, for Pete's sake, when you bought the Cowboys. I'm sick and tired of the bullshit. Stop asking Archie questions. Let's stop asking Jerry questions because you're not going to get anything that's worth a damn.
No.
And it's an insult and it's embarrassing. I mean, Dave Mulligetta is the premier agent in the NFL. He is the shit. And
apparently a lot of people don't like dealing with him because he's a great agent.
Tough shit.
Right.
He's the premier agent in the league. Go look at all of his agent client list. It's a who's who of the league. I mean, the reason why Micah hired him is because he's the best there is. It's now to the point where even as powerful as Jerry is, it's to the point now where even the NFL has to recognize Jerry's nuts. Jerry's way in over his head at this point, mentally and emotionally. And a guy like Dave Mulligetta is not just going to bow down to Jerry. F you. Dave Mulligetta's probably got a couple of $100 million himself in his own bank account. He's powerful. And he's going to be in the NFL as an agent long after Jerry's dead.
Right.
So don't disrespect Dave like that. They won't even take his call, Rudy. It's outrageous. They won't even take his call.
And what's crazy, Mike, is we agree that he shouldn't be paid like Myles Garrett.
Ironic.
You and I both agree that he shouldn't be paid that way. So it's a weird
dysfunction versus dysfunction.
Yeah, I'll be glad when we get to kickoff, like you said, to start the show.
So your Cowboys.
We need football.
It's so your Clown Boys.
I can't wait for the Jerry doc every day. It gets better with all this stuff happening and Mike's hate increasing. It just
but this is all from stuff from what? This has probably been filming this for what 2-3 years. So this isn't going to even be anything new on there, is it?
We're going to hear the same.
It's already on the editing floor.
I can't wait.
I'm glad you can't wait. We'll discuss it. I can't tell you how disinterested I am though in watching it. I'm going to because we cover the stupid Cowboys. And so I'll watch it.
You're going to add some nice color to the doc.
Well, I'm going to go into it hoping to not get so ass-whipped by Jerry that I'm able to enjoy the other aspects when we hear from the triplets, even though that's also ancient history at this point. You know, I don't want to be a typical Cowboy fan. Oh, all I have was the glory days of 1992.
Yeah.
I'm beyond that shit now. I love Aikman. I'll defend Emmett to the day I die. Mike's nuts, but I love him forever. He's family, but they're old men. They're old.
Rudy, what are the odds that Mike cries watching the stock?
0.
The Jimmy stuff, maybe.
I think there's a 75%.
Mike isn't going to cry about the Cowboys again until Jimmy goes to Valhalla.
Probably.
He's over that.
Yeah.
He's over that. And he's not going. I'm not saying that he's not going to be happy watching it, reliving it, but he's past crying about 95.
Well, look, Jimmy is a saint. He's walked on water twice. I haven't seen it once. Me and Jimmy we just spent vacation together for 2 weeks out in the Keys, and I just got back. That's why my skin's a little more tan.
You're a little tan.
I've been spending I've been flying out to the Keys every day after the show and getting some tan. So there's me and Jimmy enjoying vacation. We know that we got to get our shit together.
Who has the most hair on their chest?
That's
clearly
a good question.
You.
Me barely.
Barely.
Although Jimmy still has better hair than I have.
Jimmy has great hair.
At 80 years old. Look at that coif. Look at that. He's got bigger pecs than I do too.
I know. Jimmy got a little peck right there. I see. Jimmy been doing some push-ups.
I hope that they highlight Jimmy at some in the documentary, but you know it's all going to be how badass Jerry is and his old dumbass stories of they had to cut my credit card up, how I went bankrupt and had to get my fortunes back, and the night he bought the team and he just couldn't believe what he'd done. He drove down to the old stadium and had him turn the lights on so we could stand at the star, and he laid down on the star and looked up through the roof. We're going to get all those dumbass 80s stories. that I am long over being emotional. If they show Jimmy, yes, I'm going to try to enjoy everything but Jerry.
Right.
But it's a documentary about Jerry. Yes, I'm going to watch it, but no, I'm not going to like it. It sucks. It sucks that I cannot enjoy those glory years of my youth when they were really, really good. It sucks that I can't enjoy that because Jerry has ruined that for me. It sucks.
It's going to be like an Aikman talking about like Jimmy Johnson or something like that.
Oh, see. That'll be great.
And she's going to cry during it, and then Jimmy's going to talk about him, and then he's going to cry, and then it's going to make Mike cry. I can't wait.
I don't know about that.
I don't know that I'll cry. That's my AI-generated spank bank material. Thank you, Ruben. No, I didn't actually do that. Somebody else put that together. You know, it's funny. When Nina first saw that, she at first got fooled by it and thought I was really with the old man. Nina thought that was my dad because she hadn't met my dad yet. She's like, is that your dad? No, babe, that's Jimmy. Who the hell's Jimmy? Jimmy
Shout out
Johnson.
to her. Shout out to her for not knowing. I
She
appreciate
thought that was me and my pops. So I had to educate Nina on Jimmy. And so you know what she did? She went out and bought me Jimmy's autobiography, which was badass because I read a couple years ago. It's called Swagger. Of course it's called Swagger.
I know nothing about Jimmy Johnson's Cowboys career. I know him as only the Miami coach.
And you know what, Jose? The Jimmy lovers leave that part of his career out. Like, hey, he's great. Oh, my man, we would have won 7 titles. He got to Miami, didn't do shit.
Oh, you mean the Dolphins or the U?
The Dolphins.
I'm talking about the U.
Oh, you're talking about the U. I'm talking about the Dolphins.
Oh, yeah, the U, baby.
How do you know him about the U when you weren't born, but you don't know about him as a Cowboy?
30 for 30.
Yeah, it's my favorite 30 for 30s.
Yeah.
They're the best.
You're a weird child.
Glory times. Well, then we'll get to we'll have this just for you old Dodgers out there. And even though I'm over it, when the documentary does drop, we'll have early 90s Cowboys.
I would rather
story
hear from
time.
Jimmy.
That'd be great.
He's going to be in it, I'm
we'll
sure.
We'll have 90s Cowboys story time just for you, Bouquet, here on the show.
Yeah, I will have a list of questions.
You weren't even born till 96.
97, yeah. I didn't get any of that.
All right, it's in the building. Come hang out with us. Maybe we'll tell some early 90s stories on Saturday night. Who knows? Rudy and I will be out at Lion and Rose Pub Saturday. You got a flyer on that, Bouquet?
Yeah, he does. I sent it to him.
I actually do, yeah.
Yeah, Saturday. Put together a real cool little video, too, yesterday we dropped on social media. 3 to 7 is what it says on the flyer.
Mm-hmm.
Rudy and I will get there at 3 o'clock. We'll post up. We'll have a couple of drinks. I'll set up our gear and
we'll get rolling.
Do a little live show, maybe. A little live podcast for the people that come out there and hang. So come hang with us, man. But the Texans get started at 3. Cowboy game's at 6:30, I want to say. Their first preseason game at Lion and Rose British Pub. It's a free event, of course. Happy hour is 3 to 7 on Saturday. That's why we're going. So you got Texans, you got Cowboys, and they got the big UFC event that night when it's over late. It is preseason football, UFC. It is Texans at 3, Cowboys at 6. Lion and Rose with me and Rudy J this Saturday. Up
great beers on tap, great food, good times.
Sir, absolutely. Sammy's Embroidery. Can't do it without our partners at Sammy's Embroidery. Thank you to Sammy. Get your team gear at Sam's. Mention us to Sam. If you're getting ready for winter leagues, even baseball teams can do this. It's never too late or too early. But winter sports is about to get up and running. Football, basketball, winter track, volleyball. If you take your team or your league goes to Sammy's Embroidery and you get some gear done there, whether it's hats, shoes, the whole uniform, whatever it might be, sweatbands, whatever, tag me or Rudy, tag both of us, mention Sam on X or IG or Facebook, and we want to make you the highlighted team of the day or the week. We want to highlight youth leagues on our show, so reach out to us if you wind up doing stuff with your group. Maybe you're just a parent and you get your kid stuff done over there. We'll make your kid the athlete of the week here on our show. And I'm trying to
That'd be cool.
Come to peace with the Little League World Series being on television every day, which I think is exploitive of young people and kids. But it is what it is. We'll just exploit. You know what? In the honor of that, making peace, we'll exploit your kid on in the business. Send us a picture of your kid with his gear that he got or she got from Sammy's Embroidery, and we'll make your kid the athlete of the day. It's Sam's Embroidery right there on San Pedro, south of North Star Mall, 824-3900. Oh, I'm supposed to give the area code because we're global now. This is not a San Antonio show.
And we have a 726 area code.
I always forget about that.
Yeah.
210-824-3900. Or, of course, Sammy can be found online at samsembroidery.com. That's samsembroidery.com. Speaking of the Little League World Series,
What happened?
I just want to call out. I'm going to call out Democrats and Republicans today. I'm Mr. Libertarian. I wish we had a third party that mattered. But let me begin with the hypocrisy that is the immigration laws in our country.
Uh-oh.
Last week, I was told that the reason why the Venezuelan senior Little League team could not go to the Senior World Series, I think it's in North Carolina, one of the Carolinas, is because Venezuela is on the no-go list of bad countries.
Sure.
Bunch of bad hombres, Bouquet.
As he wears his Venezuela jersey today.
And his jersey is what made me think of this. And I told Bouquet that totally sucks. It's a bunch of 13, 14, 15-year-old kids. It's the senior league.
The rules are rules.
They put Venezuela on the no-go list. It sucks. It is what it is. The law is the law. You may not agree with it, but they can't make an exception for the Little League team when the country is on the ban list. 1 week later, the Trump administration tells ICE, go ahead and let the Little League team come to Williamsport. The 11 and 12-year-old team, they let them come, a team from Maracaibo. Isn't that the capital?
No.
What's the capital?
Caracas.
Chingo. I messed it up. Okay, anyway, but from Maracaibo, there's a team from Maracaibo, Venezuela, who is in Williamsport playing, representing Venezuela. Wait a minute. I thought Venezuela was on the no-go country list. Last week you told the seniors they can't come. Why are we telling the 11 and 12-year-olds they can?
Because it's on TV.
Because it's on TV, it's more popular. That's what it is. They changed the law from 1 week to the next for no fucking reason other than it's popular. That's it. That's how you going to run our country? Okay, sure. But Venezuela's at Williamsport, Bouquet, so go Venezuela.
I won't be watching Political Ponds.
Have they played? Have they played at all?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay, stand your ground, homie.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
I don't watch. The only thing I watched was that big fucking kid that we saw yesterday.
Dude, that dude looked 21.
Was he an American?
Yeah, Florida.
Yeah, he looked 21.
And they lost. They lost on a walk-off, too.
It's unfortunate.
So leave the kid alone, Jose.
Yeah, well, you should maybe take some TRT, some HGH some more. Maybe he'll win next year.
Okay, see, you just told me you don't like kids getting exploited. Now you're bagging on a 12-year-old.
Oh, they put him up there. What do you want us to do? They put him up there for the public.
Stand your ground and talk about how you shouldn't be up there getting tweeted that terribly.
Well, shouldn't give up walk-off grand slams, whatever the fuck it was.
Wow.
A walk-off grand slam?
It was like
Poor
it was
kid.
Bases loaded. They were down 3, and then the guy had like a bases loaded.
Well,
double.
he probably has a future in football based on how huge he is, so he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Y'all want to get violent early today?
Why not?
Let's just do it. Let's just start punching folks here on In the Building and Love You Hard TV at the Texas Liquor.
It's time for People I Want to
There you go.
Punch on In the Building.
Get violent up in the biatch. Rudy, who are we punching today, Holmes? And
I gotta punch all the gosh darn. You see, I'm trying to keep it clean.
I'm trying
to
keep
punch
it
all the gosh darn people.
ding dong dong dongs.
Only in my city do we line up hours early to go somewhere that we've been going to for 20 years. And I'm talking about all the douchebags that lined up at the new HEB near UTSA 3-4 hours early to go to the place that you've been going to since you were 1 year old. Like, it's HEB. They got bread. They got HEB brand. They got tortillas. They got fruit. They got expensive ass ground beef. They got chicken. What are y'all doing? I get it. Oh, it's by my house. Is that a reason to go line up 3-4 hours early in the dark, laughing, joking, and partying? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Look, I do not understand humans, man. When Mike first said it, I cringed. But we might need to start sinking cruise ships. Like, what? Dog, it's not a pop-up. It's not a pop-up, meaning it's not going to only be open for 3 days. It's going to be there right down the street from your house. Tortillas, all the bullshit that you normally get at the HEB on Bandera, they got it at the one by UTSA. What are y'all doing, man? What are y'all doing? I'm not like, okay, like when my sister and them got it up in Salina, I understood it. They hadn't had HEB. Even that was weird. My sister was like, we ain't going yet. We just go keep. My sister was like, yo, we still going to Brookshire's until these crazy ass people.
Was Tom Cruise there cutting the red
yeah,
ribbon?
until y'all stop lining up like it ain't just bread and eggs in there. We're not going and waiting in those lines. Like it looked like COVID HEB. When COVID was here, HEB, they only let so many people in at a time. That's what that looked like yesterday. So punch all you people. You know, I know y'all meant well. Like, I'm gonna go support my neighborhood. You douches.
Shout out to the official HEB truck driver up in the building, Sergio, who's in here.
Shit!
Says,
Sorry,
thanks for your
Sergio.
business. No, he's no.
Sorry, Sergio.
HEB's gonna be just fine whether you show up when they open or not. We're blasting on the people, not the store.
Yes.
God.
I was like, I saw the video and it was dark outside, and they had a party. I was like, this ain't a pop-up
special, like
it had to be, Mike. I'm praying that you got $100 free groceries.
I bet they did get in.
I can't believe, like, the most cringe thing ever was all the employees lining up, clapping for everyone. Like, this is the weirdest like thing ever. Like, oh yeah, you're walking in, yeah, that's crazy. Could you imagine, like, your manager line up here and start clapping for all these?
And I know after a while, if you stood there and then you walked in and you were like, oh, it's HEB. Yeah. It's HEB.
A couple of dudes are saying that they're going to have a Waffle House in there. No,
that was fake news.
Yeah, that's not right.
Jim's screwed us.
There's no way.
The restaurant Jim's, whatever, 30, 40 years ago, would not allow Waffle House in San Antonio. I don't know what kind of power Jim's had. That's why you can go to literally any city in Texas and go to a Waffle House. We'll never get one. But Waffle House is a little overrated. Too small, too ghetto.
I was in Houston last month.
Yeah.
Dropping off my kids at the airport.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? And there was a Waffle House right by our hotel.
Did you go?
Yeah, I had to, right? It's Waffle House. I hadn't been in
Had
forever.
your kids ever been, or was that their first trip?
First trip.
Awesome. Then that's good parenting.
Yeah, and it was terrible.
Oh, my God.
It was ass. The eggs were not great. The hash browns were too crispy. And you're right about what you said. The Lupita that come over, she had more tats on her neck. She had tats on her fingertips.
Last time I went was Destin in like 2019. It was like 2-3 in the morning, and it was what Waffle House is.
Waffle House sucks.
It does.
Okay, let me retract. It's not as good as we think it is, because a lot of people in this town have never had it, and those of us that have had it, we don't have it very often, so we've trumped up this bullcrap in our head that it's great. It's not good. IHOP's way better, and Jim's is way better. I get what you say about Jim's.
No. That was just business. That's the business side.
That.
Yeah.
But Jim's is better than any of the shit I had at Waffle House not long ago. Now, I don't eat pancakes or waffles.
Oh, shit.
I get eggs and hash browns.
Okay.
Maybe a little link.
You don't like? Wait, time out. Let's.
So I didn't get the waffles.
Let me get a 30-second
The
time
eggs
out.
and hash browns were mediocre.
I know you very big on what you put in your body.
Yeah.
You don't like waffles or pancakes.
I love them. But I don't eat them.
Oh. But even if you're at the Waffle House?
Nah. Couldn't do it. Now, if I came to your house and you made me breakfast and all I had to eat was waffles, I'm going to eat it.
So when you're at the free breakfast, you won't get the Texas-shaped waffle?
No. And I know it's good. I know it's great. And I love it.
But it's bad for you.
I love it. Yeah. I like Coke. I don't drink Coke.
Yeah.
You make it, I'm not to come off as a health nut.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being healthy at 50, by the way.
I had a very healthy dinner, but then I had a slice of pizza last night before I went to sleep. So I don't eat that clean. But
well,
no, I don't
it's
know
all about the balance, Mike.
Yeah,
you earned that. You earned that piece of pizza.
I did. Thank you, sir. I have earned it.
And shout out to you for being able to eat one. Who can eat one slice?
Me last night, and there were more in the fridge.
Because normally I do like 3.
Well, everything was great, man. I had a really good day nutritionally. I had a piece of Wagyu hamburger meat for dinner with salad and a bunch of veggies and some hummus. Had a great dinner at Stoneworks.
My wife is trying to get me to do hummus. I've tried that texture.
You tried the different flavors?
Fudge. I'm gonna try it again.
The texture. Huh?
It's the texture.
What are you putting it on?
It was this. We got this Greek place down the street we go to.
But what are you spreading it on though? Like the pita bread?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, try carrots or something.
Okay.
Cucumbers.
I'll try. I'll give it another go.
Yeah, give it
I'm a
another
grown
go.
man.
It
I'll
is
give it
good
another
for
go.
you. It's a bunch of mashed up chickpeas that we said yesterday
Ooh.
looked like a bunch of clits.
We did.
It's a can of clitoris that's chopped up, but it tastes really good. It depends on the flavor you get too. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So we get home. Also had three glasses of rum and Diet Coke too. We tied it on last night. We had a birthday party we went to, and I was fine, but I was okay. I worked out. I got a long walk in, and then about 9 o'clock last night, I'm like, oh hell, there's pizza in the fridge because Nina's son ordered Domino's. I'm like, God damn, man.
Yeah.
So I opened it up, opened the box. Son of a bitch.
That's the part of drinking that no one talks about.
I know.
It ain't forget the hangover. It's the decisions it makes you make when you get hungry.
It wasn't the booze that made me fat last night. No. It's the decisions I made after I had the booze.
Dude, every time I drink, I end up eating like crap
but
that night and the next day.
One slice of Canadian bacon and pineapple. But I don't want to hear about pineapple on pizza. That's what I was half looped. It tasted yummy.
Did you warm up the pizza?
I did.
Microwave or oven?
Microwave, play. I didn't want to wait.
You didn't want to wait.
It would have been better had I heated it up in the oven. But
yeah.
I was drunk and I had taken a bong rib too. So.
I was not gonna say that, but I knew it. But I was not gonna say it.
Right.
I don't want people thinking Mike's a pothead. Who you punching?
My punch. I punched the Trump administration for their bullshit ICE organization that arbitrarily obeys its own laws that it created. Now I want to punch every yellow-bellied, chicken shit, pussy-ass member of the Democratic Party elected in this state that turned hightail and went to Chicago and ran and is in derelict of duty.
You consider them running?
Fuck yeah, they ran. Stay and
or is
fight,
it a protest?
Asshole. Yeah, it's a protest because you don't have any other way to win anything. The Democratic Party in the state of Texas is one of the worst organizations, one of the most pussy-ass, yellow-bellied. These opinions of Mike Taylor do not necessarily reflect those of Rudy J. That's fine. I can't think of a better collection of pussies than the Democratic Party in this state. And I hung out with some of them last night. And they didn't run. They're here. These assholes that got elected by Texans. It's a miracle any of you got elected the way this state votes. You actually do get in office, and you're bully old Greg Abbott and his bully old Donald Trump. We're just going to run to Chicago and be in derelict of duty. That's bullshit. They're pissed off over the gerrymandering that goes on in this state, and it goes on
big time.
Well, then rather than just we can't do anything about it, we're just going to go to Chicago because we're mad at a protest. Why don't you do something about getting the fucking rules changed where they're not allowed to gerrymander the shit out of the state? When we try doing that? So punch all their asses. You don't run to Chicago. That's cowardice. Stay here and fight. Fight the gerrymandering laws in this state. And they gerrymander the shit out of it all the time. Why wouldn't they? They can, and y'all let them get away with it. And the citizens of this state let them get away with it.
Yeah, the Crips.
They're just playing this. Don't hate the player.
The Crips are being very, very scary.
Don't hate the player.
We got to fight fire with fire, Crips.
That's right.
If you're going to, the Bloods are slinging.
So the Republicans are the Bloods in this analogy? Got it. Yeah, the Crips are turning
the Bloods got AKs, and we showing up with slingshots. Mm-hmm. Crips showing up with bringing knives to gunfights,
We're not even showing up. We're driving up to Oakland.
Right.
We're driving up to Oakland to get away from L.A.
We're going to get our brother. I'm going to get my brother.
I'm going to go to Chicago where it's friendly in a blue city.
I am down with fighting back. At some point, Crips, you're out of cheeks to turn. At some point, you got to stand and fight.
Every one of these assholes probably went on Twitter and ripped Ted Cruz for going to Mexico after the freeze, which they should have because he shouldn't have done that. And your ass does the same thing because you can't win any battles, so you're going to pick up your toys and go to Chicago. Keep your ass there and just become a citizen of the state of Illinois. That's it. Punching them. Anybody you need to punch today, Bouquet? Are we happy today?
No, I'm
Are we happy? Vincent, are we happy?
I don't understand the reference, but I'm satisfied, yeah.
Okay, good.
All right, cool.
Very good. So the reply would be, yeah, we happy.
Yeah, we happy.
Okay, good. It's Orlando Kell. If you ain't happy with your marriage, here's an opportunity for you to salvage the rest of your life.
Don't run to Illinois.
Yeah, don't run to Illinois. Stay here and fight. And Orlando Kell's the guy you should hire when it comes to that time. 210-775-4995. You can email Orlando directly, the official family lawman of In the Building, Orlando Kill, orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. That's it. Do I need to add Pulp Fiction to the Bouquet movie list of the 90s?
I've seen that.
Oh, that's from.
Then how did you
only
get
seen it once?
I've only seen it like once.
Yeah.
I've seen it twice actually. The first time was like fresh, and I didn't know what was happening, and the second time I
Right.
realized that it was shot out of order, or shown
Oh,
out
what
of
are you,
order.
7 when you saw it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I was
Okay.
I started SEC football any given Saturday,
Yes, sir.
and let me tell you something.
All right.
I'm not that guy.
Does this
so
need a segment?
No, I don't need a segment.
You sure?
Because I'm only through one episode.
I haven't started it yet.
Yeah, I'm
What's
not. I'm
up?
only one episode in. There's 7. I'm not going to give anything away.
Okay.
But this is what I'll say, and I'm not even that type of dude. But the power of editing. I hate even saying this. I sound like such a freaking tool. I got goosebumps showing them going into the stadium, pulling up.
Glad to have you on board, Rudy.
The crowd
Glad
going
to
crazy.
have you on board.
It's like, look, my hairs are standing up now. Like it's
I'm glad you can see. It
it's
means
different.
more.
It's different.
It means more.
It's different.
It's different.
It's
This
different.
is life.
But I'm also realizing
Life.
that I hate Brian Kelly. He's such a
He's
fake,
a
phony.
D-bag.
He's such a
poser.
He's such a poser. But damn, it's different.
Yes, sir.
And we were as a state, we were in denial for the longest because it's like, SEC. We've been talking about the SEC being the dominant conference for 20 years. But because Texas wasn't in it, overrated. I'm tired. I got SEC fatigue. Now everybody's all in on the SEC. But that's a whole nother topic for another day. But
Yep.
I can't wait to finish that show this weekend.
I'm going to start it today when I get home.
Yeah.
It's on the list. It took me 2 weeks to finish quarterbacks. I finally got through quarterbacks. Now I'm going to switch over to any given Saturday. So this is what you just said threw something in my head. This is another example of why Steve Sarkisian is finally, after years and years of trying to replace Mac, UT finally got their coach right with Sark. Because you know what Sark said to the documentary? No, we're not going to be a part of that. Texas told them no. The documentary man.
We got business to do.
That's right.
We got other stuff
Bring
to worry
year one,
about.
no. I'm up to my ass in alligators. It's my first year in the SEC.
And when
No.
those cameras come around, you start acting different, and then you start worrying about what you're saying. Like it is different. Like when you got a bunch of people you don't know, there's 6 Netflix cameras in there, and they're following you around. You might have something really important you want to tell the team or something, just because that's what's happening with Brian Kelly. There's a lot of grandstanding because Netflix is there.
Is he still using that fake accent?
Like,
the accent.
we can't keep making the same.
Oh my
Dude,
God. When he was at Notre Dame, he spoke like this. He spoke like a guy from Chicago.
it's not gonna work. LSU's
And then
defense
he went down to
should
Baton
not-
Rouge, and all
Yeah.
of a sudden we started hearing,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, LSU's defense should never be as bad as it's been.
No. By the way, LSU's going to be real good this year.
Yeah, they are.
They're going to be good. And that kid they got, Nussmeier, he's under the radar only because of Arch and Cade Klubnik.
Why do y'all
Nussmeier
like
can
that?
keep
Y'all
the
like
play.
the kid from Florida. Why do y'all like him?
He
Lagway.
loves him.
Yeah.
I like
Why?
I'm a big DJ Lagway guy. He's the number one recruit
him. Is
from
he
last
even
year.
going to start, though?
Oh yeah.
Are we sure?
Oh yeah.
They haven't
Okay.
announced that.
Oh yeah. He started.
Well, they better. He'll probably transfer.
yeah, exactly.
The kid from South Carolina, Sellers, he wears the Gomer Pyle glasses under his helmet.
I don't know that reference.
The
Either.
quarterback.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know.
Let me get a few episodes in. Let's
Yeah,
start discussing.
we'll do
and
it.
I'll probably be so. Nina's out of town all day tomorrow, so I'm gonna have all day at home to chill.
Okay.
I'm gonna blow. How many episodes?
7.
Oh, I'm gonna nail them.
Yeah.
45 minutes to an hour,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
All right, can't wait. I'm in. All right,
Great show.
we're not allowed to play this, so I'm gonna listen to something and translate it. I'm gonna transcribe it.
Okay.
Okay.
Can't play it because of copyright.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't listen to this or watch this podcast.
I'm gonna remove one ear. All right, you ready? I'm just gonna forgive all the cussing. I'm simply quoting a man. If your uncle's out of here, come up here and do what your uncle said. Spend in the L.A. summer, bro. Go to UCLA, bro, because you know what's up there. Everything you're looking for. Go up to UCLA and play against that caliber shit for a whole week and see how you come out of there. It ain't no referees in there. It ain't no mom in there. Ain't no dads. It's show me. It's you and another player that's hungry and starving. And that's when you get to play against them Pat Dales and them motherfuckers that you ain't never heard of. Who is this guy right here? Oh, you see that old N-bomb in the corner with them J's up. Oh, Paul's running. Yeah. Go in there like that. Because the next level to me, Wemby, is presence. Flash, call for the ball. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm Wemby. Give me the ball. Shit. Open your mouth. I'm coming. I'm a demon.
He never said that.
That's KG. That's KG.
I promise you he didn't say, open your mouth, I'm coming.
That's KG.
I promise you he didn't say that.
That's what he said.
I promise.
I'm quoting the man.
So he was saying this on his pod, but he was
said,
talking to
open your
Wemby.
mouth and tell him I'm coming. Is what he
okay.
meant. He didn't mean that.
But
open your mouth, tell him I'm
He's
coming.
telling this to Paul Pierce, but he's talking about Wemby.
Well, Paul asked, what did you tell Wemby when y'all hung out?
Got you.
So yesterday we had the photo of Wemby and Kevin Garnett at looked like a high school stadium or something, sitting on some bleachers. And it looked like Wemby had worked out with Kevin. Kevin is in great shape still.
Great shape.
God dang. Yeah. And Paul, what is the name of their podcast?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't listen
I just
to
see
it.
all the clips.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that cast that KG's on with Paul, they got to talking about KG hung out with Wemby recently.
Yeah.
And KG's message was, I need to see that dog. Just like Rudy said all last year, you need to start demanding the ball. If these little fuckers won't pass it to you, get in their faces. Take over the team. It has to be basically, KG said, you need to get all that French out of you. He didn't say that. I'm saying that for him.
But
Get all that French out of you and turn into an American baller, a fucking dog.
Yeah.
Turn into a streak to a. And and by the way, the rec league at UCLA in the summer, it's legendary.
No, that's
Legendary.
it's the Rico Hines runs, and sometimes I'll go on YouTube and just watch the pickup basketball that they run, and Rico's like really control. You only got so many seconds to shoot, but you name an NBA player, they've all gone through there.
Yep.
But that's the type of stuff that would drive my guy Kobe crazy, because Kobe would be like, "Yo, we get to the All-Star game." He goes, "I see you dudes play harder at the Rico Hines runs than you do." And they're like they play at the Rico Hines runs at UCLA harder than a front end of a back-to-back on regular season. They go at it. They get it on. And KG is dead right. There's a bunch of guys from Greece there, from Spain, like Americans obviously, but that are hungry. So I get it. Torn if I want Wemby in there or not, only because of his build. Like, I don't care if Carter Bryant wants to go, sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want Wemby there, but I agree with KG. It's competitive. When you talk,
Right.
because there's only so much you can do with your trainer. We talk a lot about this on In Motion. Like, these kids, they all have a trainer. A guy, go through the cones. I'm going to bump you with this pad. But at the end of the day, and who was it? Bookie. Kelvin Sampson was like, we play 5-on-5. That's cool what you're doing against that cone. That's not going to foul you or contest your shot.
Yep.
But our game is played 5-on-5. So I hear I agree with KG talking to Wemby like, hey, go get some of that competitive run down at Rico Hines.
Yeah.
Great runs, man. Great runs.
There are dudes in that league that ex-con didn't have grades, didn't want to,
but
blah,
just
blah,
can
blah.
go.
But they can ball. And they say, oh, Chris Paul's here? I'm going to bust his ass.
I've seen them all. I mean, again, name an NBA player. He's been at those UCLA runs.
Yeah.
Great times.
All I can say is I'm glad Wemby's hanging out with everybody. He's from the monks in China to fucking KG.
To the little kids on the Costa Rica soccer field.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
I can appreciate
He's trying.
KG also said, could you imagine what Wemby would be like if he got some time with Tim or got some time with Hakeem Olajuwon? What he would turn into working on his post moves? I'm like, yeah, we agree.
And Wemby sat next to Hakeem at the Final Four.
Oh, that's right.
And actually told Hakeem, I'll do whatever you want me to do if you'll make some time. I'll come to Houston. I'll pay for my own way. But can we work? And Hakeem's like, yeah, if you're willing to put into work, come see me in Houston.
Hakeem
I'm not sure if that's how Hakeem sounds.
Hakeem has some great, probably the best footwork of any big man of all time. So I wouldn't.
Sounded more like Mutombo.
I wanted to get with Hakeem because every now and then, Wemby, I'd like to see you in the paint once in a while.
Yeah, man.
5 to 10 possessions. Can I get you in the paint and play? Because KG was like, I don't think he knows what he is. He told Paul Pierce that he was like, I don't think he understands what he is. And I'm like, you're right. He's caught up in this like, yo, I want to play like a guard. I want to play like my hero, Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
This is sexy. But at times you can go ahead and go down there in the paint and be Joker and dominate.
You texted to me this morning Steph Castle's trainer is with the people.
Steph Castle's people is with the people. Steph Castle's trainer is with the people.
What did you mean?
He said he told Steph Castle, this is his trainer, Olin Simplis. He said, quote, "You're going to be an all-star, and we ain't waiting. Y'all are going to be in the playoff hunt, and you're going to be the reason why." And now why I say he's with the people is because people like yourself and myself tired of waiting.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all got to get to the playoffs, and you need to be an all-star, and you need to be a big part of the reason why they make the playoffs.
Right now.
He's with the people.
I love that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no, man, we ain't doing all this waiting.
I'm done.
That's exactly why I text you.
Waiting.
Mr. Olin Simplis is with the people.
Olin Simplis.
That's a crazy name, right?
I'll look him up. O-L-Y-N.
But like I said, everybody's got a trainer.
Olin Simplis. We'll look him up. All right.
Yeah, look him up.
All right. So that's Steph's guy.
Is it crazy I'm more excited about Castle than anybody?
Is
Because
it the unknown?
No. Dude,
only because the
way.
ceiling looks like it's the Tower of Americas for Steph.
Mike Finger wrote a column in the Express News after the Fox extension.
Okay, what'd he say?
And basically talked about the things that you and I talked about with regards to De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, how is it going to work? The dynamic or what?
This guy's going to make $57 million on an average year now. Yet he's not a great shooter. He's a damn good defender. You know, what Mike was saying basically is like, look, everything they're doing is to make Wemby as good as he possibly can be. It's not that Fox needs to be an all-star. It's that Fox's presence on the court makes Wemby unstoppable. Same thing goes for everybody else on the roster. Steph Castle has an all-around set of skills. Now, he can't shoot either. Shooting is an issue for the Spurs, for sure. Not that you can't become a better shooter. You can. It's been done many, many times by lots of guys. It's still all about how this all meshes and interacts with Wemby as the centerpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe De'Aaron Fox isn't really a max player, but his importance on the team, getting Wemby to where Wemby needs to get, makes him a max player in value to the whole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, on his own, Fox is a pretty good little wolf, but the pack needs him so the pack can thrive. Not to get real.
No, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
I think, gosh,
I need playoffs this year.
I feel like Castle and Fox need to decide who's going to be Chris Bosh. Because we know who LeBron is.
Mm-hmm.
That's Wemby. Who's going to be Wade? Who's going to be Bosh? Bosh got to the Heatles. He was like, I'll rebound. I'll set screens.
Mm-hmm.
I'll eat the leftovers. Y'all eat. Whatever y'all don't finish, I'll eat.
Yeah.
Did Fox's time with CP3 change his mindset coming into this year as, look, I know when I was in Sacramento, it was Sabonis and they needed me to score 30.
Mm-hmm.
Will Fox understand that, yeah, you can be the closer. We can use you in the fourth quarter, but quarters 1 through 3, I need you to get Castle and Wemby going.
Mm-hmm.
So if that makes him Bosh, I'm okay with that.
Right.
One of those two got to decide. Both of them can't be D Wade.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only concern I have, and that's going to be on Mitch. But while it's on Mitch, but it's also up to the players. Yeah. Like when D Wade went to LeBron, it was like, look, 2011, we have no business losing to Dirk and the dudes. Go ahead. Whatever, you'll be the guy. You'll be the focal point. We were trying to do this back and forth shit. It didn't work. We got our asses kicked by Dirk and a team that has no business beating us. So, yes, it's on Spoelstra. It's on Michael. But at the same time, Mitch, the players got to sort that out themselves. And I wonder, I don't think you have that conversation. I think you just do it.
Well,
Fox has to become more a facilitator than a scorer.
Well, I don't know about all the fans, but his trainer, Steph's trainer, I'm that fan he's talking about. And if they don't make the playoffs, Mitch should be fired.
Damn.
I mean, why'd we hire him? I am tired of the bullshit. It is time to at least get into the play-in game Even if you lose the play-in game, I ain't going to like it, but that's got to be the minimum play-in game, the minimum acceptable outcome this season, short of massive injuries, as we, of course,
Agreed.
of course. All right, if you'd like to tip us, you certainly may do so. Jump in here on the chat. We got a lot of chats going today, a lot of posts. I appreciate it. Try to get to as many as we can. Doing a live show. But if you want to tip us, you certainly may do so. We guarantee we'll read you all the super chats. What's the first one? Go all the way back up here, Bucky. Didn't somebody come in early?
Yeah.
Bam. Presley.
That was the first one.
All right. Thank you, Presley. $5, no entry. That's okay. Hey, we'll take your money without comment. That's fine. Julian. Member Julian. 6 months anniversary as a Tier 1 member. So, Buki, if you rub one out, you have to rub two out. I hate odd numbers as well. Buki doesn't fear odd numbers. But don't be talking about him rubbing nothing out. He's on hiatus right now.
It's true.
We're not even a week in. And how many times have you had sex this week?
Twice.
Okay, you're welcome.
My man.
Is this the very next one, Aaron?
Yeah.
Aaron Canooper, 477, $4.99. Happy Friday Eve, boys. Okay.
Why didn't Canooper's ancestors make that K silent?
I think they did. I just refuse to say it the right way.
Aaron
I just
Nooper.
think it's funny.
Anyway.
Victor, $5. Punch. Bob Iger, the CEO of Disney, buying Red Zone and now WWE pay-per-views. They getting rid of Hulu to start a new streaming service. Price is definitely going to skyrocket.
Yeah, $30 a month.
We talked about
That
this
Buki
yesterday.
said he's paying blindfolded,
Yeah.
not even up for debate.
Yeah, they're trying to drive as many people as they can to feel forced to get the app that they're getting ready to launch in a couple of weeks for $29.99 a month. I ain't buy, and somebody wants to hook me up, that's fine, but otherwise, no. I used LG's HBO Max password for 12 years.
He cut you out.
No, I cut him off. I decided not to use it anymore on principle because I got mad at him for quitting the show. It's okay. Worked out well for everybody. Julian B, $19.99. Here's a few bucks for Mike's level-headedness. I can't even imagine what topic I was talking. What was you referencing?
Wait, who was that did that?
I don't know. Julian B?
Because you ripped the Democrats.
Oh, I know Democrat. I'm not a member of the Democratic
It's
Party.
usually you only
Fuck 'em,
rip
even if
Trump.
I were.
Yeah, you rip both parties, so that's why.
Well, I'm just tired of the pussy behavior on the
Yeah.
left. Oh, Trump's so horrible. Yeah, your people lost to him twice, so miss me with the bullshit. Isaac III, $20. Good morning, fellas. I'm loving the way the team's coming together, but if you had to move any two players for assets or just to make room, who would it be? Well, we debated moving.
Keldon and Devin.
I wondered if De'Aaron Fox is the guy that maybe
I
should
would look. I know the Spurs way, and I know how Mitch did Castle last year.
Yeah.
So the chances of Carter Bryant seeing significant minutes this year is slim, unless everybody gets hurt and then he's forced to play him, and then we find out, oh wow, he's the rookie of the year.
Yeah.
But I'd let Carter Bryant off the leash now and get rid of Keldon and Vassell if you're talking about two guys. And I'm tired of saying it because it seems like I don't like those guys. I don't have a problem with those guys. I'm just like answering your question.
Those guys have reached their max. That's where they are.
Yeah.
And it ain't good enough. So
they'd be bad. They go, Vassell, go play with Oklahoma. Be great. Go shoot a couple threes for Oklahoma. Go shoot a couple threes for the Nuggets.
Sure.
You're going to fit in great.
Have
but
fun.
just like building something from the mud, I got my guys.
Yeah. And whatever Dylan Harper gives them is a bonus this year. Still love Jeremy Sohan. I still think he has a role on this team for sure. Wemby, Sohan, Castle, Fox,
Harper.
If they can manage to get those five kids on the floor together, they ain't going to give up 90 points.
No.
That's the best damn defense in the league, potentially, once they get rolling, Again, playoffs or bust this year. If they don't make the playoffs and they're healthy, then that's on Mitch Johnson. That's bullshit. It's time. It's time to get over the hump already. All right. Here's the other thing that we always have to, even though it's a kind of a beat down topic because it's not a sports topic. It is and is not. Do not lose sight of the fact that this is a club asking you to increase your taxes to build their stadium downtown. Don't forget that. Cool. You want to raise my taxes? You want the city to front 70% of the money?
You want us to pay more than half?
Why don't you mix in a fucking playoff series here once in a while?
Talk to him.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Talk to him.
Speaking of which, last night the people that I'm around because of who I date, it's mind blowing.
Mm-hmm.
We got invited to. So y'all know the Uresti name politically, yes or no?
Nope.
Probably.
Yes.
I know he don't.
I do.
He don't know how to get downtown without Siri.
Yep.
Which you act like you're proud of that. Why
He
you
just,
try
I don't
learning
know
the
if he's
city
proud.
you
I
live
just think
in?
he don't give a shit.
When the EMP goes off and there's no more satellites, I'm fucked.
No question. So your county tax assessor, you probably don't know who he is. His name is Albert Uresti. He's one of the Uresti family is one of the most influential, memorable, powerful political families in town. Well, Albert's birthday party was last night, and of course they invite Nina. And so she's like, "You want to go to Albert Uresti's birthday party? Free drinks?" And yeah, sure. So we wound up over there, and I got to meet the great Henry Cisneros, probably the most. If it ain't Judge Wolf, he's the most powerful political figure we've ever had.
Don't lose the show. 75.
I was fine.
70% of the show, 70% of the city can't stand him, but yeah.
No, doesn't matter. I mean, what he's done cannot be questioned. And last time I talked about him on the old radio show, I was ripping him for bullshit.
Yeah.
Met him. He's pushing 80. You know, he's mostly retired.
Yeah, for sure.
He just got
He don't even look the same.
earlier this year, he got bestowed the highest honor that the Japanese government can bestow upon a non-Japanese citizen. Like it's called like the Honor of the Sun Award.
Right.
Because he's done so much good business and philanthropy in Japan over the years.
Interesting.
Met him last night. First thing he said was, talked about how funny Nina's podcast was with Sam on Bean and Cheeseman. What else did we meet? I met Judge Sakai last night. That's where I wanted to go with this. Peter Sakai, who is the county judge of Bear County, is the absolute most influential politician in this area when it comes to getting Project Marvel done. And met him real quick last night. Super nice guy. Totally, he waited his turn after Judge Wolf retired. Totally earned that job. And I'm like sitting there eating dinner. I'm just the weight on his shoulders from not just inheriting the gig from Judge Nelson Wolf, but with the massive, massive gorilla that is on this city right now in this county, as it pertains to the building of Project Marvel. And it was very interesting to be in that room last night. It was a strange scene. It's not my scene. I'm a sports scene. That was different. So
I'm gonna need you to get. If you're gonna be at these events, I'm gonna need you to get us some donations.
Well,
if you're gonna be at these events,
we met a few guys. We had some Thunderdomers come up last night for sure. Absolutely, yeah.
So hey, man, we'll be. You need tax write-offs? Shit, you're gonna be in these buildings. Give us some money, man.
Rudy will change his opinion based on the funds we're
fucking right in a heartbeat. and dare you to say anything to me about it.
Yeah, no. So no, I'm just thinking, God, this is the guy who's the Project Marvel is in his hands,
and he's dealing with the mayor that ain't too happy, dealing with a mayor that's not too fond of Project Marvel.
By the way, there's a lot of people that have quickly become not too fond of her in a short amount of time. Mayor Gina, who's the mayor because y'all don't vote. We had 21 fucking candidates, and she got like 11% of the vote, and that was enough to win. Okay, I digress. I am for Project Marvel. I believe in the economic value and prosperity that will come from Project Marvel. That's not even just the arena, but all of the stuff that's going to go around it. It was all BS. It was all smoke and mirrors. I love Judge Wolf, but the city was sold a bill of shit by the Spurs, and they fell for it back in the late 90s when they built that Frost Bank Center, AT&T Center that's over there, that ugly-ass horse barn that's in the middle of the hood where nothing got built, literally nothing the whole time.
Nothing.
That won't be the case right down the street here where they're getting ready to put Project Marvel, provided y'all vote yes. However, the Spurs are not offering enough money, in my opinion.
Agreed.
I'm fine to vote yes. Although, am I allowed? Is this a county vote or a city vote? I think it's a county vote. So we're all eligible. We all live in Bear County. I don't technically live in San Antonio. I live in Alamo Heights. But as a Bear County registered voter, I think I can vote for Project Marvel. I got that confused the other day. I'm absolutely for Marvel. The Spurs need to ante up a little bit more money. They're offering $1 billion. We're talking about a $5 billion project. Y'all need to offer up at least another $500 million, and they probably will. I hope.
No, but in good businessmen, you ask for other people's first, and if they take it, then you say, "Oh, thanks."
Yeah.
But if you go low, and then
That's fine.
once if we push back, if Mike and I continue to push back, maybe we'll get a little bit more money out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all got Dell, y'all got all this new money.
I know. I'm saying.
Put some of it up.
Yeah. You want me to raise taxes? That's cool. I'm excited. I love y'all. I'm a huge sports fan and a massive Spurs fan like everybody else in town. The Spurs need to ante up a little bit more, and I don't know, maybe mix in a fucking playoff appearance once in a while. You're going to ask me to raise my taxes?
Amen.
Just saying. All right, that was an interesting scene.
I can't believe this is even a thing, man. In a city where we really don't have anything, like it shouldn't take all of this.
Well, that's the thing. The Spurs know that they're powerful. They know they have no competition sports-wise, so they're going to try to screw the city over. Yeah. It's good business.
It's good business.
But y'all need to mix in the playoffs.
Right.
I mean, I'm going to raise my taxes, just saying. Speaking of taxes, can I do a quick little personal message here, a little request?
Yeah.
I actually need a tax guy. My tax guy, I don't know if he's dead. Maybe he got picked up by ICE. I have no idea.
Probably.
Do them yourself.
No, mine are too complicated.
Yeah.
Because of the divorce I went through.
Oh, gotcha.
And oh my God, dude, it's a thing. I can't just go on QuickBooks and do my own. And I can't just run down to my local. I need a tax person.
Yeah.
Okay. I need a tax person. Just saying. So if you want to do my taxes, I filed them, right? But I owe a lot, and I need to get on some sort of a payment plan. And I could call the IRS myself and sit there on hold for an hour and a half and go through the bull crap and talk to AI robots for 4 days. Really don't want to do that. I'm willing to pay someone a little bit of money to help me out. So if you're interested in doing my taxes and get me good with the government before I go to jail like Willie Nelson almost did, hook me up. All right? I'm not going to go to jail. I'm just kidding, but I could use a good tax man. All right. Speaking of our partners, thank you to Slackers. We got a thing going on over at Nacogdoches tonight over Slackers, don't we?
Customer appreciation.
Okay. What's up?
What does that say, Boogie? Does that say 6 to 11?
Tell it to them.
6 to 11. You know what Slackers does, man. And this isn't just because it's tonight. Mm-hmm. When they throw a party, they're not worried about making a whole bunch of money. They're worried about y'all having a good time. They put y'all having a good time. If y'all have a good time, the register will take care of itself, and that's the motto they live by. So Slackers Nacogdoches tonight, 6 to 11. Free food, giveaways, games, and specials. So is there preseason football tonight?
Yes.
Probably.
3 football games tonight.
3?
And have you bet on all of them?
No, I'm currently listening to Jimmy's breakdown of them on my other ear, but no, I haven't bet on any of them yet.
Did you tell Jimmy that you bet on last week's ridiculous Hall of Fame game and lost your ass when they got beat 34-7?
Of course.
Yeah, y'all go out to Slackers Nacogdoches tonight.
Colts, Ravens, Bengals, Eagles, and the Raiders, Seahawks.
Well, give me a bet because I'm probably going to go out there for a little bit tonight. So give me a reason to watch one of the games by the end of the show. I want to hear Bouquet's bet for the day. Slackers tonight on Nacogdoches. Appreciation for their customers for all these years of awesome, loyal service. All right, the NFL has now backtracked on the memo they sent out banning smelling salts.
They listen in the building. Finally, someone listens to us.
We didn't mean that no one can use smelling salts. We're forbidding our teams from providing them to you guys as players, but the players can use them all they want, but you have to bring them to the ballpark yourself. Oh, okay, then I guess they're not that bad for you. A day after saying that smelling salts don't work in a memo sent to the NFL teams, not only do they don't work, but they also might. So, and Rudy called out the bullshit that it was conflicting.
Yeah, it's conflicting.
There's no evidence to suggest that
they can hype
give you any more energy, but they do mask concussions. Oh, okay, so they must give me more energy and they get me through games.
So stupid.
And so they tried to ban everybody from using smelling salts. Bunch of players bitched, and the NFL realized, oh crap, we totally contradicted ourselves in the memo. I mean, how do you send that memo without proofreading the thing?
Yeah, or without saying, hey, by the way, y'all can bring them, just not the like.
So I guess you don't care. Oh, okay. So we're back to you pretend to care about player safety, but you really don't.
Ding, 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 ding.
So you can use smelling salts, players, We're just not going to provide them for you because they're bad. All right, fine. I guess technically the NFL could say, well, we're not going to – guys can drink beer if they want in the locker room, but we're not going to provide it for them. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Stupid. The smelling salt – I got reading taxes. The smelling salts they're not going to lead to an increase in concussions because concussions are down.
Yeah.
But guys are still using smelling salts, so hey, NFL, you screw that memo up.
Hey, Jizzler the accountant.
Excuse me?
Mike is not hiring you. I promise. Look, I appreciate you.
Jizzler the accountant.
I appreciate you reaching out to my guy. But Mike, with that handle, Jizzler, Mike ain't hiring you, dog.
And look at his avatar picture. It's the dude from Goonies.
Yeah, dude, Jizzler.
Hey, you guys.
You should have changed your handle and pick before you asked Mike to do his taxes.
I don't know. Maybe he's got a good bit. Okay, now Rudy's my agent. And I don't want to go behind his back and have a personal meeting with you, Jerry. I'm going to involve my agent. Email me. I'll show my agent. We'll see if maybe
we'll talk.
We'll talk.
Send us some serious content.
Right now, we're very doubtful. We're very doubtful, just based on that.
And just so you know, Jizzler, we're looking to do trade.
Is that
we're
on
looking
your
to do trade,
card?
Jizzler.
Yeah, we are. Is that on your business card? Because we probably don't want to say. Although it might be great. Who knows? God Almighty.
Oh shit! That's like Rudy's reach around saying, "Mike, I'll do your taxes." No, we're good.
Oh my God!
What if I told you they're the same guy?
Who? What? Where are we talking about?
Rudy's reach around in the Jizzler.
He's not.
And
Rudy
Jizzler?
wouldn't write that.
No. I know he's okay.
Rudy couldn't even write that. He wouldn't be able to type that.
No, I wouldn't
know
type
Rudy.
Jizzler.
He wouldn't even
I ain't
type that
typing
word.
Jizzler.
He wouldn't type that word. You brought up the Heat earlier. Did you see the story of the security guard? So the Heat noticed that a bunch of stuff started getting taken.
I have seen this story.
From the arena and launched an investigation. And one of the security guys has been stealing from the Heat for years. Finally got busted. You got any production value on this, Bouquet?
Give him some. Give my guy some music.
All right. Associated Press. A former Miami Heat security officer accused of selling stolen jerseys and other memorabilia worth millions of dollars made his initial appearance in federal court Tuesday. Marcos Perez, 62, of Miami.
Good job, senior.
Was charged with transporting and transferring stolen goods in interstate commerce. So this is what they're accusing this guy Perez of doing. First of all, they break into his residence in April. They seized over 300 stolen game-worn jerseys and other valuable memorabilia that were stolen. The Heat had confirmed.
He didn't even have it in a storage unit like the Cody's.
Just stacked up on his sofa.
Freaking idiot.
I love all the Cody's reference by you. The charging document says this dude Perez sold these things to a bunch of brokers online.
So to Jeff Slaughter?
Well, over about a 3-year period. Hey, the brokers, they're just buying. Those are legit jerseys. The feds say that this dude sold more than 100 stolen items, and over the last 3 years made approximately $2 million from these jerseys. Wow.
If you're going to do it, go big. $2 million?
One of these jerseys wound up actually at auction at Sotheby's.
Well, what's that?
That Sotheby's is the premier auctioneer company. Okay. They do like Babe Ruth's worn cleats, Mickey Mantle's glove, massive shit like that. Artwork, So this guy was stealing it, selling it, and then someone who bought it, they sold it they put it on auction at Sotheby's. Perez sold a Miami Heat jersey worn by LeBron James during the NBA Finals for $100,000. That jersey, that person that took that jersey, gave him $100,000 for the jersey, had it listed at Sotheby's, and sold it at auction for $3.7 million. So Perez, the security guard, made 100 G's off the jersey.
The guy that bought it
Whoever bought it made $3.7 million at Sotheby's.
Damn.
This guy Perez, he's 62 years old. He's a 25-year retired veteran of the Miami PD. Worked from the Heat from 2016 to 2021. Yeah, cop. And doing security at night for the Heat and stealing the shit out of all their jerseys and selling.
How did they just now notice, and what made them even investigate it? Did someone finally say, hey, we're missing shit?
Don't have all those details.
I think it's when you go to, I think once you start the black market and it gets to certain things, and some people are like, how did that LeBron jersey from our era get stole for $3 million? We never gave that away.
You're right.
LeBron never gave it. Hey, LeBron, did you give away any final jerseys? No. Well, one of your final jerseys just got sold for $3 million. Oh. And then now they launched the investigation. Damn.
Who pays $3.7 million for a jersey?
Are they pressing charges?
Not me. Oh yeah.
Oh.
He's facing prison time. Tough. But again, why are you going to do this for 3 years? You're going to get see, it's not the money, it's the rush of doing it.
It's the rush of doing it, Mike.
I get one jersey, I get 100 G's from one jersey, I'm good. I'm out the game. I'm not going to go back. I swear no one will believe me. I'm not going back. Because the 100 G's would change my family's future. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to keep doing it.
As a lump sum, it's a game changer.
Yeah,
as
all
a
at
lump
once.
Sum, yeah.
If I put $100K in your account today, all at once.
A new ball game.
Yes, sir. Golly, it's
or even after a year, Mike. Like, let's say you're all right, you know what? I've never had money. I'm going to have some fun, right? And then you get to the point where like, damn, all right, I got some money saved up. Mm-hmm. Like, how do you not get out after 1 year? And then how do you not get out after 2? You know what I mean? And then how do you make $2 million and you keeping the shit at home? No drug dealer keeps the cocaine at his house.
I know.
What are you doing, dog?
Dumbass.
We gotta come to Rudy J's criminality.
House,
yeah, come to Rudy J and Mike Taylor's criminality classes.
Man, oh shit.
So Jose, if you steal some shit,
and eventually it's so
don't
hard.
keep it at home.
And you know he's selling these jerseys to probably people on the internet.
Yeah, he's just trying to get off of it.
You're creating a paper trail online. You're an idiot. Because now how are you going to explain all this money you've got in your bank account to the tax man? What are you doing? Ain't got no stash house. Ain't got nobody to wash the money for you. What are we doing? How stupid. That's why you just do one time 100K and that's it. Dumb. All right. Bouquet, put my email address up there. MikeTaylorShow@gmail.com. Reach out to me. I got people wanting to do my taxes. That's good. I'm happy about that. Thank you very much. We will use our outlet to get help.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. And we will use our outlet to provide to y'all good folks in town, too, doing stuff like Jay Ribaldo, the official real estate man of In the Building. My guy, Jay, if you are looking to sell a home, maybe you want to buy a home and use it as a stash house. Hey, we ain't going to ask any questions. You do it once at your house. You can do what you want with the jerseys. It's Jay Ribaldo. I'm just kidding. Ribaldo Realty Group, the official real estate agent of In the Building. It don't matter if you got linebackers. Don't matter if you got a good punt returner. If you don't have the right quarterback on your team, y'all ain't winning. And the agent that handles your housing transaction, the real estate agent, that is the quarterback. And Jay's the best in this city. Jay Ribaldo, 210-887-1081. You can email him directly. It is Ribaldo.com, Ribaldo.com. Y'all see Manu throw out the first pitch the other night at Wolf Stadium for the Missions?
Yeah.
They run Manu out there, and he's in full Missions jersey.
Oh, no, Mike.
And uniform.
Mike. Tell me you
is
don't
this
think
Photoshop?
Tell me you don't
Tell
think
me
this
it's
is
not.
real.
Did I get duped?
Mike.
Did I get duped? No. I wish this were real.
Mike.
I wish this were real. It looks great.
Yeah, this
Look
is
at
AI.
that. It looks really good. Yeah, I know. Look at that. That's what we're dealing with in the future. That's pretty good.
I love it, especially in a brand new stadium.
No, that doesn't look like Manu's forearms. And Manu's also 6'7".
And it's also not Manu's quads.
No. That's a 5'11" dumpy pitcher.
And he's right-handed.
Correct.
Are we
Manu's
sure?
left-handed.
Oh.
Yes.
Are we sure? He throws left-handed, though?
Good point.
Of course he
Good
throws
point, Jose.
left-handed.
You never know.
I right left-handed. I hit right-handed.
I saw that man throw so many left-handed bounce passes in my life.
Yeah.
Manu was that was the thing. Manu only goes left. He's easy to guard. Well, he's the hardest one-sided guy to guard in the history of the league because he only goes left.
Ever.
No, that's pretty funny. Now, Manu posted this. It was pretty funny. Part owner of those Missions. That's another thing we got coming is the Missions new ballpark's going to get built downtown right over here where Fox Tech High School is. We are moving and shaking in this city.
If you haven't been to other stadiums as far as minor league, you don't realize how bad the Wolf is. Because when Mike and I with Corpus last week, we went down to where the Hooks play.
Yeah, man.
And it don't look like the Wolf.
No, it doesn't. And we couldn't even get in. We just walked to the out front to the outside. Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, great field.
Beautiful.
Whataburger Field.
Yeah, we're moving and shaking. I don't want to be a dick. I'm a sports fan. I want the Spurs to get their arena. I want Project Marvel to pass.
Me too.
I can't wait for the new ballpark to get built down the street here. This is going to be amazing for our city sports-wise. But the Spurs have got to ante up a little bit more, and that's just all there is to it. They're going to ante up a little bit more, and I don't know, get successful again. I need y'all to make the playoffs at least, even if you don't win anything. Golly. Right. So that Manu picture is funny. In this crazy time of AI, we've talked about AI a lot lately. Not knowing what's real and what's fabulism and crap and who knows. So I've been referring to that Microsoft list. Got some more production value. I thought I'd just go ahead and just run off all of them today. We did the first 10.
Let's get to the next 5.
Microsoft has revealed the 40 jobs most vulnerable because of artificial intelligence.
Get the readers out.
Well,
that's when you know it's real.
Get them out.
All right, let's just go through the whole list real quick. We were going to do this in parts, but 4 or 5 of these are different teachers.
Yeah.
Do not become a teacher, kids. All right, here are the jobs most vulnerable by AI. Library science teachers, switchboard operators, public safety telecommunicators, market research analysts, models. So yeah, suck it up now, models. Geographers, management analysts. Anything with the word analysts in it is going to be, you're out of a job.
Right.
Web developers, economics teachers, archivists, personal finance advisors. Yeah, this whole, Merrill Lynch is in trouble. Data scientists, counter and rental clerks. Yep.
I don't know what that is.
It's basically a cash register at HEB.
Oh, damn.
It's all going to be self-serve. You're going to have no humans in there. Statistical assistants, new accounts clerks, advertising sales agents. Right, it's like sales agents for like radio stations. Y'all better be saving now. AI is going to sell radio stations in the future. Hell,
Yes.
we ought to get them to sell this show.
That's what I was thinking just now.
Oh, shit. Demonstrators and product promoters. Oh, yeah, ain't no little gals showing up at the Texas Cheer Liquor posting up their liquor anymore. I'm going to need to do that.
Hand models are fucked.
Yeah, hand models.
Feet models too, Buki.
Public.
No!
Yeah.
Damn. There goes my other income line.
Public relations specialists. Business teachers. Notice how teachers keep making the list. Basically, teachers. Editors. Hosts and hostesses. Proofreaders and copy markers. Technical writers. Mathematicians.
Thank God.
News analysts. Reporters and journalists.
Ooh.
Political scientists. That's why they're giving us a TV show. And reporters are in trouble.
Yeah, we are AI.
We're going to be fine.
We're fine because we're AI.
You're not looking at real people right now.
Right.
Aren't we legit? Even my accent. Political scientists, concierges, telemarketers, farm and home management educators, brokerage clerks, broadcast announcers, and radio DJs.
Oh,
Not me. I don't do that.
Oh, no.
Not me. Ticket agents and travel clerks, telephone operators, tool programmers, customer service representatives. Here are the top 5. I guess the bottom 5. The 5 most endangered jobs. Writers and authors.
Really?
Sales reps of services.
Okay.
Passenger attendants.
I don't know what that is.
Passenger attendants. Is that a flight attendant?
I guess so.
Oh,
Flight
shit.
attendant.
Why don't we need flight attendants for AI? What the fuck?
How does AI give us What, is AI going to bring my coffee?
Is AI going to
Yes.
just read the announcements now?
These are airlines.
so.
These airlines will have little miniature robots.
No,
Come
that
up-
would be kind of cool.
Yeah, or they'll have a little compartment where you just get up and get your own damn coffee.
Right,
I don't
that
know.
too.
Historians, and the number one job most in jeopardy, interpreters and translators.
No!
Robots will do it better anyway. So there's the most endangered jobs, according to AI.
There goes
according
my
to
backup
Microsoft.
plan.
You know, I've been saying that we're going to have a bad few years here. Rudy's not as pessimistic as me, which that's good. We don't need all the pessimism that I bring on. We need a good cop because I'm a bad cop.
Never
on this.
know, man. We'll see.
I'm very worried about the future of this country and this world, frankly. I think we'll figure it out. We're gonna come out okay on the other side, but we're gonna have to go through some shit like Andy Dufresne did in Shawshank to get used to AI.
What's our version of the sisters?
You're gonna be Boggs. Well, you be one of Boggs' homies. You're too much of a pacifist to beat up anybody, but you jump in there on the train once they got the guy hogtied.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure you would.
Sure. I would also be. Is Boggs the name of the guy from Silence of the Lambs too? When Clarice comes in and then he comes and throws the cum at her.
Was that Boggs?
I don't think that was.
I don't think it was Boggs.
God, that was the
You
best.
could say semen.
Wow.
You could say jizz.
Ejaculate.
Yes.
Threw it right
It
on
doesn't
her.
have to be. You don't have to say that.
That's the best throw of the 90s. How do you throw your semen from a cell and just bullseye a woman right in the head like that?
He probably had it built up and it was real thick.
I bet he was.
I appreciate you saying semen at least and the vulgarity that you bring to our show every day.
No problem.
You're welcome.
I'm glad I can contribute. But I mean, honestly, Rudy, could you imagine making that throw from a cell with those bars? You have to throw it in between the bars.
Have you never flicked it off before and it went flying further than you thought it was going to when you were like in junior high or something?
But the accuracy between the bars on that woman's face.
It's a movie, dude.
Clarice.
It's a movie.
Boggs might be the best quarterback we never saw.
What does he do? Why does he do this? You know, I would end the show, but I've got 2 more live spots to get through.
The best there was, the best there ever will be. Dupree, what is it, Bud Dupree?
Moving
It's Eagle Rare 12 week at all 7 area Texas cheer liquors all over San Antonio.
You better hurry your ass up.
Eagle, tell us. You're the whiskey man of this show. Tell us about Eagle Rare 12.
Eagle Rare 12, probably one of the most anticipated bourbons of this year.
Ah, yes.
And it showed yesterday. Texas Cheer Liquor released it yesterday, and
Mhm.
they came running in droves. So ain't much left around the chain
Why is
So
it
if-
so popular?
because it's good, tasty bourbon.
Oh, okay.
And it's aged for 12 years.
Hmm.
And it put some hair on your chest and maybe make you be able to fling schmeckle at a better accurate.
Or don't sling it at all and grow up and be a dude and put it inside your girlfriend like I've been telling you to and quit jerking off.
I mean, it just Boggs was the
Sorry,
best quarterback
Texas
we
Cheer
Or
could.
Liquor.
do it in the shower.
Sorry, Texas.
Yeah, you got to
Cheer
get
Liquor.
some
God
more
almighty.
cold water.
No,
Get some
anyway.
All right.
Yeah, Eagle Rare
How do
12.
I get me some? How do I get my mouth? How do I get some of that Eagle Rare 12
Oh.
inside my mouth, Rudy? How do we sling some of that in my mouth? I want that slung in my mouth.
Just, pour your two finger pour.
Okay, that all it takes?
Yeah, that'll get you about a 2-finger pour.
Yeah, this
Swirl
this is
around.
not stuff you mix. This is stuff you drink.
if you mix it, I'll punch you in the face.
You're not supposed to mix it?
All right, no, I'm serious. I'm as a
Eagle Rare
consumer,
12, yeah.
as a customer of Texas Cheer Liquor, who has bought whiskey in there. Give me like last night. I had rum and Coke last night. Right? They just got the silver rum. But when it comes to whiskey mixes, give me your go-to whiskeys when you're gonna mix it with something. Like, I don't want to ruin good whiskey. What's the best whiskey that you mix?
I like Texas whiskey.
Texas TX.
Yeah,
okay.
TX. I like Rebecca Creek.
Rebecca Creek. Okay. What
I
about
like-
Knob Creek?
I like Knob Creek, but I don't
Knob.
mix Knob.
You don't.
I
You
don't
drink
mix
it.
Knob. I drink Knob straight up.
What about
Jack.
Buffalo Trace?
No, you don't mix
No,
Buffalo
drink
Trace.
that straight.
Jack,
Jack,
Gentleman
of
Jack.
course. Yeah, of course.
Gentleman Jack,
of
yeah.
course, yeah.
The lower end whiskey's like $35, $45. I'll mix those
Okay.
with a little Coke Zero.
Okay.
That bottle Reuben is only $1.99.
Yes, sir. That's not bad. All right, and they're all at all 7 while they last. Now we're getting ready for Customer Appreciation Day coming up on the
Next Saturday,
16th.
yeah.
Next Saturday, noon to 6 all day long. at the I-90 location. It's 90 in Montgomery. Coming out of town, you exit Montgomery. You take the turnarounds right through on the right-hand side.
Yes.
It's called the Lucky Ranch Shopping Center.
Yes.
And that is where store number 3 of Texas Cheer Liquor is located. It's Customer Appreciation Day coming down Saturday, August the 16th. Free tacos, samples all day, merch giveaways, raffle prizes, including a big old long black grill. Big old long stone grill.
Yeah,
there she blows
Blackstone.
right there. Look at that beauty. Look at that girl. Blackstone. Get your ass in there and get in the raffle for that.
You heard
Next
of Yellowstone,
Saturday.
but Blackstone.
That's right. Get your ass in there and have Blackstone at Texas Cheer Liquor. And when you're buying booze at Texas Cheer Liquor, mention In the Building and get your 5% off In the Building. All right, before we get out of here, show also presented by GC Roofing Construction. We focus on the roofing side of the company's empire. 15 happy members of this show have all, over the years, gotten their roof done at GC Services Roofing, 210-347-0466. It is GC Services Roofing. 15 people have had their roofs replaced because once you talk to these guys, you realize they're legit.
And not
they're
one
members.
complaint.
That's right. And the
Not
last
one
thing, and here's the
complaint.
thing. They're legit as it is. The last thing they want is for somebody that watches a show that they advertise on to get pissed because they didn't do
Right.
a good job. They're going to kick ass for you. Guaranteed. GC Services Roofing. And before we go, Bouquet likes to bet on baseball. I tell him all the time, why do you bet on baseball? Here's what I would bet on, though. If I had to bet on baseball, I would bet on the Colorado Rockies losing. That's what I would bet.
They're trying their hardest to lose. Over under, they lose 100.
They're gonna smash that. Yeah.
This is my 51st spin across the
Yeah,
world,
this November.
across the universe. 50 spins I've had in my life. I've never seen a worse ball club than Colorado. Did you see what Toronto just did to them
I
in a
did.
3-game span?
And I don't even pay attention until September, but I saw that because it was that bad.
The Blue Jays beat the Rockies at Coors Field last night 20-1. 3-game sweep. Toronto's a good ball club. They're first place club.
Mhm.
But Toronto had 63 hits in the 3 games.
No,
63. What's that divided by 3, Rudy?
that is 21.
That's how much hits they averaged in the 3 games. It is the most hits by a team in a 3-game series since the year 1900. 1900. Toronto won the first game 15-1. They won the second game 10-1. And they won last night 20-1.
And this is why we need relegation. Like, you
Yes.
shouldn't be allowed to be here doing that.
Exactly.
Like that, you just don't like. That means everybody's staying up till 5 in the morning.
Mhm.
The manager, everyone's checked out. You're showing up stealing money. No, you should have to go away.
Mhm.
You should have to go away for a year. Like 30 and
I
80.
agree.
They're 30 and 84. Come
30
on.
and 84. The Blue Jays scored 45 runs in the 3 games.
That's 15 runs a game. That's stupid.
That is ridiculous. You should not be allowed to field a baseball club if
No.
you can't compete any better
No,
than that.
63 hits in 3 games
63
is
hits.
stupid.
The Rockies are 30 and 84. Their run differential is minus 316. Let's see. This is the fewest. Okay. They've only played 114 games so far. Their 114 games are the fewest to reach a negative 300 run differential since the year 1900. This is the worst team, statistically speaking, since the Boston Rustlers in 1911.
And that's a beautiful, beautiful park, man. The
That is
people of
ridiculous.
Denver deserve better than that bullshit.
People still go to that park just to go. to
Because
the
it's
park.
beautiful.
'Cause
I
it's
saw
fun.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful park. It's a beautiful part of the neighborhood. The
Yeah.
downtown, it's awesome.
Outrageous.
Project Marvel. But good Lord, they deserve better than that. Like, the
Agreed.
Dodgers could allow their position players to pitch a 3-game series against somebody and would not give up 45 and 63. Like, only position players go pitch,
I know.
and they would not give up 45 and
It's
63.
embarrassing.
They should be relegated
That's
to
correct.
they should be relegated to AAA for a
Right.
year.
And that's why this is why, guys like Bryce Harper are telling the commissioner, get the fuck out of our clubhouse, because they want a collective bargaining agreement
Right.
in baseball that has revenue sharing. And this, they want a
I ain't
salary
sharing
cap.
with Colorado Rockies.
No. And salary cap? No.
I'm not sharing with
No.
the Pirates.
Salary caps are to protect shitty-ass, cheap-ass owners from turning into the Colorado Rockies. Stand your ground, Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper, Bryce Harper. Stand your ground,
off,
Bryce.
Colorado.
Stand your ground, Bryce Harper.
Yeah.
Baseball's the last sport that hasn't turned into a communist socialist league. Keep rolling. Keep it up. All right, that's it. We're done. Thank y'all very much. Appreciate everybody that watched it. Thank you to all of our partners. Thank you to Bouquet. Rudy, I'll see you up in here mañana, sir. God, it's already Friday tomorrow. God almighty. Love y'all hard. Peace and chicken grease.